Welcome to Life History YouTube channel. Here we discuss the biography of famous personality around the world. Today's topic is Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn, New York, United States, popularly known as Air Jordan. Michael Jordan won the hearts of millions with his famous dunk shot. The basketball legend showed a knack for the game from the time he was in school, having won several awards in college for his basketball powers. He decided to compete in the NBA championships at the age of just 21. Though not chosen by the best NBA team, these talented players gave it his all as a member of the Chicago Bulls. He proved to be a match turner, changing the fate of his team with his talent. From being a losing team, Chicago Bulls began winning most of their matches and finally emerged victorious for 6 consecutive championships. This remarkable player is considered a treat to watch, and though he retired on 2 occasions, he returned every time only to mesmerize the spectators. From Chicago Bulls, he moved on to Washington Wizards, first serving as president of operations and then as a player. After his final retirement, Michael Jordan took over the Bobcats as a part owner with a majority hold in stakes. He then went on to become the only billionaire basketballer in history. Childhood and early life of Michael Jordan. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born to James and Dolores on February 17, 1963 in Brooklyn, New York. James worked in the electrical and heavy equipment industry, while Dolores was a banker, the family consisting of 4 other children. Michael went to Wilmington's Islay A. Lanley High School, where he developed a love for sports like basketball, baseball, and football. As a child, he was taught by his parents to be hardworking and independent. In school, he wanted to join the sophomores basketball team but was rejected because he was too short. Instead of being depressed, he joined the school's junior basketball team. He played exceptionally well and worked hard to increase his height. Having impressed everyone, he was chosen for the McDonald's All-American team, the best of all high school basketball teams. As a senior in high school, the young boy played for college teams like North Carolina, Virginia, Duke, and Syracuse. Finally, in 1981, he was offered a scholarship by the University of North Carolina based on his performance in basketball. In college, he graduated in cultural geography. At the university, he was trained by the famous basketball coach Dean Smith, and Michael Jordan was named Freshman of the Year by the Atlantic Coast Conference. In 1982, his jump shot was a major factor in the team winning the NCAA championship against Georgetown University. Career of Michael Jordan. In 1984, he dropped out of university with the aim of joining the NBA draft. The young basketballer was selected by Chicago Bulls after players Hakeem Olajuwon and Sam Bowie were chosen by Houston Rockets and Portland Trail Blazers respectively. In the Summer Olympic held in 1984, he was part of a gold medal winning team that included players like Sam Perkins, Steve Alford, and Patrick Ewing. Michael Jordan came back to college and graduated from the University of North Carolina 2 years later. During 1984 to 1987, as a part of Chicago Bulls, a team that did not have much luck with victory, Jordan proved his merit with the above average point per game of 28.2. He gained immense popularity, which was resented by players of his own and rival team alike. As a result, teammates did not pass the ball to him on several occasions, and the Bulls lost the playoff to Bucks. The enthusiastic basketball players took his team through to the playoffs of every season he participated in. The young star scored 100 blocks and 200 steals in a single season, becoming the first to do so in the history of NBA. Even though the Bulls lost the playoff to the Boston Chiefs, the former fared relatively better than before. From 1987 to 90, the new star of the Chicago Bulls led his team through the first round of NBA playoffs in the first session, and all the way to the final in the next two seasons. They defeated teams like Cleveland Cavaliers, New York Knicks, Milwaukee Bucks, and Philadelphia. But in each season, Detroit Pistons, led by Thomas, beat the Bulls and knocked them out of the tournament. In the next season of 1990-91, Michael Jordan helped the Bulls sail through the reach the Eastern Conference Finals. In the next two seasons, the Chicago Bulls defeated Blazers and Phoenix Suns, winning 3 consecutive championships. In the Summer Olympic of 1992, he was once again a member of what is known as the Dream Team, a gold medal winning group of the talented players like Magic Johnson, David Robinson, and Larry Bird. In 1993, the popular basketballer was observed gambling, an allegation that he owned up to in an interview on the 60 Minutes show. The following years, the basketball player signed up with the Chicago White Sox for a baseball contract. This was Michael Jordan's way of realizing his father's dream to see his son play baseball. Without their star player in the team, the Chicago Bulls failed to perform at the NBA championship. In 1995, the famous player decided to give up baseball and return to basketball, playing once again for the Bulls. His comeback match was played against the Indiana Pacers, which the Bulls won. This team went on to win against Atlanta Hawks and New York Knicks. However, in the Eastern Conference semi-final against the Orlando Magic, the Bulls failed to capture victory despite Michael's average of 31 points in each game. On January 13, 1999, Jordan retired once again from the game. The following year, he came back as the president of basketball operations for Team Washington Wizards. In 2001, he decided to begin playing again and trained rigorously to get back in form. He was appointed his old coach from the Chicago Bulls, Doc Collins, to train his team, Washington Wizards. In 2003, he played his final NBA All-Star match against Philadelphia and beat Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record of scoring the most number of points. Post-retirement, Michael Jordan was removed from his post of president with the Washington Wizards in 2004. He founded his own motorcycle racing team, Michael Jordan Motorsports. 2 years later, he became the part of the NBA team, Charlotte Bobcats, holding in majority stake in its operations. Personal life and legacy. In 1989, Jordan got married to Juanita Benoit, but they separated after 17 years of marriage. As settlement, Juanita received $168 million from her former husband. The former couple has 2 sons, Jeffrey and Marcus, both basketball players, and a daughter named Jasmine. On April 27, 2013, Michael Jordan got married to model Prieto, whom he had been dating for quite some time at the C.S. Episcopal Church. The following year, the couple had twin daughters, Victoria and Isabel. This former sportsperson is so popular that he has been signed by several big brands as their ambassador. He has endorsed top brands like McDonald's, Wheaties, Nike, Heinz, Coca-Cola. Michael Jordan has donated money for charitable organizations like Hales Franciscan High School in Chicago and Habitat for Humanity in Georgia.